It's my honor to present our next guest with the Distinguished Service Medal and Citation in recognition of his years of dedicated service to the VFW. Having joined the U.S. Army in 1967, John A. Biedrzycki served in Korea with the 7th Infantry Division. His many decorations include the National Defense Service Medal, the Good Conduct Medal, the Armed Forces Expeditionary Medal, and the Korean Defense Medal. His involvement with the VFW began nearly half a century ago when he joined VFW Post 418 in McKees Rock, Pennsylvania, where he still maintains his Gold Legacy Life membership. His long history of VFW leadership includes serving in several elected and appointed positions, to include achieving the coveted title All-American Commander for the Department of Pennsylvania, and culminating in 2015 when he was elected VFW Commander-in-Chief. And during his term as National Commander, John focused on overhauling the broken VA system and working with Congress to ensure necessary reforms and improvements were made to provide America's veterans with the care they earn. John's commitment to veterans, service members, and their families, as well as to the mission of the Veterans of Foreign Wars of the United States, has been remarkable. Please join me in honoring and welcoming back to the stage past Commander-in-Chief John A. Biedrzycki as I present him the Distinguished Service Medal and Citation. Adjutant.
Distinguished Service Medal and Citation awarded to John A. Biedrzycki, in lasting appreciation and spirited recognition of his 48 years of exceptional and unwavering service to the veterans of foreign wars of the United States. As a passionate and involved member, his successful career has included several leadership roles, including Chairman of the National VFW Programs Committee, Chairman of the National Education and Community Service Committee, Department Commander, where he earned All-American status, and culminated as Commander-in-Chief, the pinnacle of VFW achievement. His lasting commitment to America's veterans, service members, and their families, along with his dedication to the VFW mission, has earned him the utmost appreciation of the veterans of foreign wars of the United States, a witness whereof we have hereunto set our hands in the official seal of the Veterans of Foreign Wars of the United States this 25th day of July, signed Brian Duffy, Commander-in-Chief, Robert E. Wallace, Adjutant General.
Commander-in-Chief and Comrade Adjutant General and all the officers, and to you, my comrades, no man is an island. That saying comes from a sermon by a 17th century English author, John Donne. It means that no one is self-sufficient. Everyone relies on others. My post, my district, my department, my friends and supporters, the great staff we have in Kansas City, the great staff led by Robert Wallace in Washington, D.C., supportive and directive, and to help continue the mission. You know, I joined the VFW because my father-in-law, a World War II vet, Jack Kinnaman, said, "You're going to join, you're going to serve." And you know, I was home on leave, and it was the first night I was back. And you know where I should have been, but I was at a post meeting. My wife has been so supportive these 50 years in the VFW, and she too herself, tremendously active in our mission of service. You know, I stayed a VFW member just like you did because this is an organization that supports programs, goals, and objectives that we all admire. Loyalty to country, honor to America's heroes and institutions, and service. Service to support our veterans, their families, the community, and nation. You know, when I go around speaking about the VFW, I'm proud of the service rendered by so many. We've proven that in a record of 117 years, and will continue serving until the last man. We lift up the spirits of many people who live in dark places around the world. We serve as an example of how all should treat their fellow man and those who have served and sacrificed for our nation so that it may persevere. We must honor and stretch out our helping hand to those needed in support. And today has been an excellent example of one program after another showing how we function and what we do. And I hope my year as Commander-in-Chief will be remembered as a year of renewal and the opportunity to reaffirm the VFW's commitment to service. I accept this award and share it with all of you and all who work so hard every day in the service of others. And remember, no one does more for veterans than the veterans of foreign wars of the United States. Thank you.